Good morning, YouTube. As you can see, we definitely have fall coming in all the way around us right now. The maple trees are definitely going down first, followed by the oaks, and then the beeches that always just refuse to die are always the last ones. But that's not why you're here. You don't care about the foliage, you care about what's going on with the cabin, so let's get to that. What we've got going on in the cabin right now for this weekend is we got the nice window installed up there. There will be another window installed in the cabin over on the other side in the downstairs, but we'll get to that in just a sec. As you can see, the awning's up. We've got a ladder all the way to the roof. Why in the world would we have a ladder all the way to the roof? Well, that's probably because of this little bugger here. So what I ended up picking up was one of these little camp stoves, and I've been burning it out for 3 or 4 days straight in order to be able to clean it up, get all the shipping oil off of it and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the stove, and inside the cabin we're going to put it up on blocks with some 2-foot by 2-foot patio block underneath it, and that will make it so that it should be pretty decently safe. We've got a piece of backer that's going to go in behind it for where the primary area is. And what I'll do is I'll end up putting a cupped piece of pipe around this section of pipe here so that it'll act as a buffer between it and the wall. So this piece here will end up coming off. And up here, we have a few sections of the 2-foot, which will go up through to the cap like this in order to set the top and go from there. These can be purchased on Amazon. I'll provide the link for this, for the piping kit, and for the stove down in below. And we'll see how that goes. You guys should stay tuned in order to find that out. Also, here's the little solar charge unit that was in the last update video, and it's been working out really good. We've got a used battery that we're running it off of right now, and sooner or later we're going to get the battery in this upgraded and be able to move things over. There's our pile of insulation. Now, the pile of insulation was originally over here, and I posted a picture of it when it was here, and I cheated. And here's why I cheated. I do know the number that was on here, except for the bottom section was in a compacted bale. So, right now, you need to guess how many bales of insulation R13 were originally there. It stood about yay tall and was about yay wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not going to count all the way up. It was 20 bales. There were 20 bales on there. There's currently about 12 bales, I believe, still left underneath that pile. And that's because we have been insulating and insulating. Yes, the bed has shifted positions a little bit. Let's come in here and look at our beautiful kitchen. If we reach over here, we've got our toggle switch. My battery booster is starting to run out, so we need to quickly shoot this. So there we go. We got the kitchen done. I did make a mess up here. I originally intended the kitchen to be like 34 to 35 inches tall, and I messed up the measurements, so it's actually at about 36 and a half, which is all right if you're 6'1", but anybody else would probably have some issues with the measurements. So this actually came out of the camper that you guys saw at the start of the last video.
Keep going. Slow. Easy.
Go for it! Perfect!
Okay, stop.
Wicked good! And it works really well, works amazing. There's potentially a water tank coming out of that camper along with a sink, an inlay sink, which is going to go right in here. So that way I have my RV shower over here, and we should be able to live pretty. So we've got from here all the way around, and there's our little heater, the bigger heater. Yeah, we've been heating with nothing but this on the low setting for the last probably 4 days, which has saved buku on the propane cost all the way around until that corner. Oh, I wanted to show you this. Yes, I know, it's a composting toilet, whoop-de-ding. Actually, it's this. I found this at Dollar General. Let me see here. It's an on-off, runs on 3 rechargeable batteries. And there we are. So at night, we actually have light. Pretty good. Alright, so when John's not here, I actually made a hatch for this that just slides. It's nothing major. You know, the usual just throw it over type hatch. So let me see if I can do this one-handed. There we are. And a friend of mine gave John these lights. I absolutely love them. Let me see here. Apparently I'm all thumbs this morning. It's a good thing I'm not hitchhiking this morning, otherwise I wouldn't quite do it right. And there we are. And we got the little window in. Now I posted up a dedicated video to the window here. If you'd like to go and see more about that, I'll make sure there's a link in the description for you. So we've got that done. We did the insulation on the top and bottom of that. And we've got the 3 panels right here. And what we're going to do is right here, we're going to cut out a 1-foot hole through here. And we're going to run it straight up through and go right up through here in order to run our chimney with the cap up there. If you have any input on that and you'd like to go and give me hell on whether I am or am not doing it right, please feel free. I'm a computer tech by trade, a redneck by choice, not a carpenter. Oh, speaking of carpentry, here we go. We've got the foam pieces in and laid in. And what I did was I laid the first triangle in and laid it in behind this 2x4. Because if you remember, I showed you how I built these. Laid it in behind. Then I laid the next triangle over. Made sure that I had all 4 of them totally pre-cut. And then what I did was I took the top layer out and I sprayed a seal of foam, the rubberized flexi type that's made for around windows and doors. And then I plastered this over the top of it so that it sealed both pieces together. And it sealed in the corner piece up here that still was leaking air and all of this. Now, do keep in mind, it's not entirely airtight up here. The roof, because of the type that it is, will vent naturally in the areas where it overlays. And also, my plastic, as it comes up across all these edges down here, I did not set it totally as far as the edging. So that wall is going to have a slight bit of air vent going out, which should cut down on any moisture. And there we are. So if you follow me on Instagram, you're going to see a photo that gets posted up, also on the Facebook page and at the end of this video. For those of you that are looking for the I can do it of this for yourself, the picture is literally the picture I drew while homeless, sitting at a picnic table in a campground with my son before I started building on this property. It actually predates me being on the property by 2 weeks. If you take a look, hopefully it'll give you some hope that you can accomplish what I've accomplished in this last 3 months. Thank you everybody for supporting. Thank you for sharing my channel. Thank you for sharing ideas. And thank you everybody who gives me information about what I do wrong or what I could do better. Every little bit helps. Everyone's amazing. Have a good day.